a few days ago, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, Uproxx posted on Instagram their wishes for 2025. And one of their big wishes was a drama-free year focused on music and not rap beefs. And when I read that, I thought maybe Uproxx just, or whoever wrote this post for Uproxx just doesn't understand rap beefs. They don't understand the sport of rap, of hip hop, that it's in the DNA for there to be a clash of titans at the top, people who want that throne. It's in the DNA of this thing. So when 2025 started off with this, the Ruler's Back track from Joey Badass, carrying that energy from 2024 forward into the new year, it just got me excited. What's up? I'm Chris. I started this channel with my 27-year-old daughter to bond with her, to get to know each other better through the music that we love. But I had to jump on here and talk about this song from Joey Badass because when I listen to the song, first off, it's somebody who obviously is dedicated to their craft in two different crafts, acting and emceeing. So he understands that we want that competition. And I'm going to call it a competitive sport, most likely. I just watched a Professor Sky video. He calls it competitive art. And I really like that. And maybe I'll try and adopt that. But Joey is a competitive artist. He is an athlete in this. And as an athlete myself, I'm a rock climber, rock climbing coach, and I make a rock climbing history podcast. And as I study the history of climbing, it occurs to me that for people to be at the top, there need to be other athletes pushing them to get there. So in my opinion, Kendrick wants that. Kendrick understands that. We don't get the control verse unless Kendrick understands that he wants someone to push him. He obviously didn't get pushed all that far in 2024. He got pushed further than we've seen him get pushed, but he wants more. He wants the smoke. And Joey Badass steps up to that challenge in a really beautiful way. He spends a lot of time on the track referencing Jay-Z, King of New York, obviously. Long time claimed that title. So he's referencing Jay-Z. He's also spending some time referencing Kendrick and Kendrick's bars from GNX. And I think trying to take that back, trying to take those bars back. Kendrick quotes a Biggie line on GNX, and Joey takes that back in a brilliant way when he says, "I stand tall in this rap thing like Yao Ming and won't stop till the crowd sing when I'm crowned king." And then he goes on to, "This ain't boom bap, this that boom bow bing," taking that super hot fire meme that Kendrick used and pulling it over to his side. It's sparring. Is it a shot at Kendrick? Maybe. I can't speak for Joey, but it's certainly a, look, I'm here. I'm tired of getting left out of the conversation. I'm going to show you that there's someone out there willing to compete with you. Let's see what you've got. I hope that's what it is. That my dream for 2025 is that this energy continues. This reason I fell in love with hip hop. Look, I fell in love with hip hop in the 80s. The thing that really captured my attention and made me sit up and really dig into this was the Roxanne battles between Roxanne and the Roxanne Shante and the real Roxanne and UTFO, and there was a whole cottage industry spawned from this original Roxanne Shante battle track. And so she gets a lot of the credit for sparking this sort of back and forth on wax that we got to see in 2024 and that I hope we get to see in 2025. And here's maybe the best part of all of this is that Joey's an underdog. We, especially in America, we love the underdog story. We love to root for the underdog. Of course, there's the, stan culture on the internet. Kendrick's stans are definitely going to be hating Joey. But I think the people who are here, who love hip hop culture, want to see this. They want this kind of energy. They want this kind of leveling up of skills, of energy in hip hop. And with Joey as the underdog, I initially started thinking about, underdog stories in sports. And I first went to Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson, one of the most famous underdog stories of all time. But it's not a fair comparison because Joey's much more capable in his sport, in his competitive art, than most people viewed Buster Douglas at the time. And maybe rightfully so. And Kendrick is not on the downhill slide the way that Tyson was at that time. Maybe no fault of Tyson's, or maybe mostly fault of his management and the people around him, but it was someone's fault, and Tyson was on the downhill slide at that point. Kendrick, however, is on the up in a big way. So seeing Joey come at that is more like 2007 Super Bowl, Patriots-Giants. Patriots came in, I believe, undefeated, 16-0, I think. Giants got in on a wild card, 12-point underdogs. And it was a good fight going into the fourth quarter. Maybe they were tied going into the fourth quarter. I'm not sure of that. But the Giants pulled it out. And maybe Joey is the 2007 Giants. We'll see. But I hope that this energy continues.